Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowles, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Short pass finds the tight end.
How that play even work when I don't commit?
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field.
They ain't even commit, bro.
Instead,
That
this
shit
quarterback
work.
shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down and using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Getting set up. It's a first down play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Oh, they moving slow.
Stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The ball is picked off.
Down pass.
Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this is the chance you take, throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41.
Okay, I couldn't say.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Vols will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? Touchdown, Ducks. He just sprints into the end zone. That special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off the play when you're going to need it at some point.
So they'll try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Cannot mistake that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. And he drops back in the gun. Again,
Man.
he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Crazy.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work.
And my quarterback. What the fuck?
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. There's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Trying to create here on the move. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Check this out. The offense still on the field going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown.
I didn't have to do that.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's real new. It's Anderson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out to the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped.
He's brought down near the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff with a single back formation. Great cut there. And he will make the 1st down. Tackle at the 26.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
No! How did he miss? Wow.
Tackle made
Wow.
after 37.
That was
That's a
crazy.
solid game.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
Oh, shit.
Defense
God
falls on the ball.
damn.
Crucial takeaway.
Well, just a great job by this defense finding the football and creating this turnover. The snow right now is a problem for this offense. You can see they're almost being too conservative and taking few chances, which allows this defense to play much more aggressively.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up, and they tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Thank God, bro. He was tired of
Tackle
going.
at the 21. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. Powerful running here. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a second and 10. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. It's a toss play to the right. He's not going to get the first down. It's a fourth down now.
He's north down at the 33. Fourth down coming up.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. The attempt is no good. And this remains a 3-score game.
That's the ball, defense.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. That sack sets up a second down and very long. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep here. And he can't connect. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
You got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
First down with the zone. Russo bounces underneath. Stop with the slot. Russo continues to have an impact. Just the second basket for Stop. Much of that first down looks for trouble with 3.
Testing defense with a throw downfield. Sideline, it's a huge gain. Forced it out. That's a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Decisions for the backline defender. He'll let to step up, and when he does, you got cutter off the baseline.
Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep getting it to the back, or you can send it
staying with this right here. Great job
to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top.
Stepping through.
Looking to throw it
The 2 defenders, either a shot block or a big, so he felt like he could absorb the contact into the other side of the rim. Oregon takes the 3-point lead. He's got 20 points now. 7 here in the third quarter. Sitting in the 6. The 2. Sitting 7. It would be Sunday.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
It's game one. Sunday.
Hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, I thought we'd see this tied in all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
30 feet away, 14 mismatch, smaller wall inside.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. Incomplete.
Sure the crowd heard before the on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return.
See the clock there, or the light.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that area. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw the pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance.
Brown now with 7 rebounds in this game. He's had a couple of big offensive rebounds here in the last couple of
quarterback a chance.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
He shot
Pretty easy call for the head coach.
7 rebounds to go with those 17
course.
balls.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
To the TV schedule. Game 6 tomorrow night.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Celtics.
Good throw.
Oh, he's straight down the left side. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back, is looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a brutal 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop it. 3 points in this playoff.
Yeah, this is going to be the game we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed, we've seen physicality, he's breaking tackles. Just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now.
2:41 on the clock.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of the receivers that can make a play for you.
He's got an open man downfield. That's caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game.
$2.99 per month lease on road. Or get 0% APR for 60 months on
In the
Pathfinder.
fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Nowhere to run. Check out better rally for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's making this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Here we go on fourth down. Stop short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Because I'll be honest, man, I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well. Especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there.
Now time to kill existing leads.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Everyone is talking about
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
But the scramble comes up short, and now it's off facing a fourth down play.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Line for a fourth down completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him back after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, that interception really about costing the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple of scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Powerful Dodgers offense takes the field.
Tennessee's access to all the drop. They passed Tim Legler, Katie George, and Denver.
Use the running
See there,
shoe on this clock now.
There was contact.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Yes, 9 assists, but read the 13 for your second best.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Series. SJ on the bench, right? Where's he going to? Who's going to lead?
Handoff heading left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That was his first 3-point strike. Second chance opportunity.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third-down call is. Handoff to the single back. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out.
Strother for 3.
Field goal try, no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First three for Denver's bench in the game. Played in 4 games in the series.
First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Vols have first and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been...
And he lost one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game. He couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. It's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Physical run earns the first down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for first and goal from the 8.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. All back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.